Hope on the Wrath of God.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I did like the one where they go back to time. That was enjoyable.
The whales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fourth one, I think.
That was a funny one.
That was funny, yeah.
When the like punk kid goes on the
Yeah.
bus.
He does the old
Yeah.
thing.
I like the older ones better. I think never got into the next generation ones.
You know, I like the next generation of Deep Space Nine. I didn't care. The ones after that, like Voyager, I didn't care for that one too much.
Maybe we'll go back and try
Deep
those.
Space Nine's pretty intense and gritty at times too. Surprisingly, and for being set on one spot, station.
It doesn't have like the Enterprise crew, does it? It's
Not they bring in like a next generation person, but not from the original. Although there, I bet you one probably, I guess,
every now and then.
Yeah, this one. I was telling people this one.
Oh, let me catch this on the.
I'm rolling, so go
okay.
ahead.
This image was actually my camera sitting on my backpack on the ground, and basically me leaning down, pressing the shutter constantly, and just shooting. And then after like 50 shots, picking my camera back up and looking through to see, what I got, and deleting most of them, and just starting the process all over again.
It's incredibly. Was this like around sunset?
It was a little bit darker than this makes it look, but there was still a bit of blue and light in the sky, but not quite as much as this probably makes it look. But the thing is, when you take a shot that's a longer exposure, like this was probably 4 or 5 seconds, you'll have the sky. It'll look like it was quite a bit earlier than it actually was, just because of how long the exposure is.
I love this one. This is a cumulus nimbus cloud, is it, or?
Yeah, that was a storm that was probably peaked and was on the decline.
Okay.
And like you get this look where like there probably was a pole, probably came down a big bit lower, and then when the clouds start to dissipate, which is why I call it lovely dissipation. Like it's like the cloud just starts to dissolve, and that cloud is just turning into these white curtains of rain. But so that was probably a storm that grew for a bit and then just kind of petered out.
As a photography artist, how do you feel when you're standing there with the hail coming down and seeing these massive clouds?
That's when you stop being a photographer and you start being a person looking after your own safety. I mean, literally, when baseball-sized hail started flying, it's like, okay, I don't care about the camera. I just want to get into the van where it's safe. But then, as soon as I was in the van, I was like looking out the window because the tornado was still on the ground. So I'm like taking pictures through the window, and like the best picture I have of the tornado, where it's actually kicking up debris on the ground, was shot through the van.
What was the most incredible experience you had while you were out there doing the storm chasing?
Well, the number one would have to be tornado on the ground, baseball-sized hail, and then having our windshield shattered and me covered in glass, tearing us down the road. Number two was probably the next day when we were chasing a storm that didn't seem to really want to get